Hello and welcome to the Rider University Libraries tutorial Introduction to Database Searching. These slides were created by Professor Librarian Melissa Hoffman and they're adapted and recorded by Professor Librarian Heather Dalal. You need to find sources for your research paper. I will show you how to do basic searching in a database, where you first search for an article on your topic using keywords. Second, limit to online and to a source type. Third, choose an article that works for us. And fourth, cite that article using the database. I think it is helpful to see a visual of the searching process, which is a circular one. You don't just search once and look at the first 3 results, as you might in Google. You need to explore, think, and try different things. First, you start out with keywords that derive from your statement of your topic. Then, you examine results to get more ideas for keywords to search. Or you can use database categories or filters to limit and refine your search. Or you can do both. There is no correct order except that you have to start with keywords of some type. And these processes may happen over and over again until you get results you like. To get to the Rider Libraries website, you can go to rider.edu under Students, find Libraries, and then click to enter the library website. Or you can remember the short library.rider.edu. We will search using Library OneSearch, which is kind of like a scholarly Google. It searches many of our databases at once. We will choose Advanced Search, which is located below the search bar, because Advanced Search gives us 3 boxes to work with. When you log into Library OneSearch from off campus, you are in guest mode. Log in at the yellow bar at the top to authenticate as a Rider student. This will give you access to all the information Rider pays for. At the login screen, log in with your Rider key, the same login as you use for Canvas. You will be brought back to Library OneSearch. This is what Library OneSearch and many of our databases look like once you do a search. Our search box is at the top of the screen. Our limit is on the left-hand side. Our limit box is at the left-hand side, and any current limits will be noted under the current search box at the top so you can see what limits are applied. And we choose from our results in the middle. I bring you to the advanced search page for a reason. Sure, we could type in our terms into one search box and get results, but they may not be what you expect, and you might be confused about what to do next if you don't like the results. Advanced Search gives us 3 search boxes. For the best results and ultimate control of our searching, we want to separate the ideas of our topic into different concepts and put those concepts into different search boxes. Do not type a sentence like you would do in Google. Databases work differently, allowing you to be more precise, and typing a question will add words that the database may try to search for, messing up your results. Your different concepts are joined using the Boolean operator AND. It will search for all the terms together. When you type terms into a single search box, there is an invisible AND between them. This goes the same for Google. Separating them helps us manage parts of our search, keeping certain ideas and jettisoning others. Say your topic is pregnant women in prison. Pregnant women is one concept. Prison is a second. This is a good place to start. Or your topic could be even more specific. Healthcare of pregnant women in prison in the United States. Each of these concepts should get a different box. I added an additional box with the plus option at the bottom of the boxes. Each box will narrow your topic further. Why use multiple search boxes? It is easier to add synonyms to these terms to broaden your search, or add or delete lines to modify the search. It helps you think what you could change when you look at the results we get. Sometimes too many terms make your search too specific. You need to experiment and look at your results. To make your search broader, you can add synonyms. What are other words for prison or healthcare? Looking at the results of the search on the last slide, I saw other terms being used for concepts I typed. correctional officers, correctional facilities, incarcerated people, etc. For healthcare, I saw medical and perinatal. I can add these words to my search using the Boolean operator or in caps, or broadens my search by finding articles that use these similar words for my concept. The database auto-suggests terms as well. This is one way to get ideas. However, you need to change the lowercase ors to capital ORs for the search to work properly. This is a bug we've been trying to get EBSCO to fix for years. If you are not sure what your exact topic is or the words to use, it might be easier to start with fewer concepts and narrow down by looking at results. See how I changed this search? Instead of pregnant women, I substituted pregnancy. I will see different results depending on the terms I use. Let's take a minute to think about your topic in this way. Write down what your topic is and divide the topic into 2 or 3 or more concepts. Think of the nouns in your topic. After you type in some terms and get a list of results, you can limit to what is immediately available online by clicking on the Online Access box on the left-hand side under the Limit To facet at the top. You can change the date by either typing in each box or using the slider. One way to limit results for a topic is narrowing by date. Under source type, you can limit to magazines, academic journals, or news. You can limit one at a time or more than one. I recommend limiting one at a time at this stage so you can see different results. Magazines will give you more general and shorter articles about an issue, while academic articles will give you more specific and detailed information. For many topics, we'll recommend looking at both academic journals and magazines. You'll need evidence to support your position or recommendations. Choose. Let's consider how we choose a source from our results. My topic for this example is Ban the Box laws, which ask about an applicant's criminal record when applying for jobs. In this case, I've tried the broadest, simplest search by typing Ban the Box to a single search box. This is an okay way to search, especially if you don't know what terms are being used for your topic. In this case, Library One Search is giving me a research starter on Ban the Box, which is a Wikipedia-style summary of the topic, but from a more authoritative source. If you need background information on a topic, a research starter, if available, may be helpful to you. So what about your results? This looks like it would be a great article from the title. Do Ban the Box laws really work? How do I know if it's right for me? I can use a citation to help me. First, the database tells me that this is an article in an academic journal. The title is Iowa Law Review. It was published in March 2019, and its pages are 1079 to 1127, or 49 pages long. This is a long article, but what does it discuss? If I click the title of the article, I will see the detailed record, which provides me with an abstract or summary of the article. The length of the article and abstract can help me decide if I want to read this article. But don't let the length of a paper deter you, especially when the article discusses your topic at length, giving you context and specific examples. You could read certain parts of the article, the introduction, discussion, and conclusion, for example, and skim the other parts of the paper to see if they will be helpful to you. Let's take a closer look at the last example. From either the results screen or the detailed record screen, I can see the subjects for this article. From either the results screen or the detailed record screen, I can see subjects for this article. Information professionals, called indexers, apply agreed upon terms to concepts. Here, the concept of ban the box, a colloquial term, is being covered by criminal records, employers, and imprisonment in the first record, which is from a database called Omnifile Full Text Mega. In the second citation from a database called Business Source Premier, the subject headings are employee screening, background checks, job applications, employee selections, and criminal records. Subjects are ways to get more terms to expand your search and to find more articles like the one you just found. You can enter different combinations of these terms in a new search. Remember, Library One Search searches many of our databases at once, and different databases have different subject vocabularies. Let's look at some other results from this search. Both of these have a source type icon of periodical. So we know this is not an academic journal, but either a general interest or trade magazine. A trade magazine is for someone who is in a particular industry or trade. These examples are from trade magazines, which we can tell by their name: Employment Law and HR Magazine. We can check the date to see how current the information is. The first is from December 2017 and the second is from July 2017. Good. But look at the page numbers. The first is only a quarter of a page, which means it is a few paragraphs long at most and will not yield too much information. The second, from HR Magazine, is 2 pages long. For most assignments, you're going to want to find articles at least 2 pages long. Again, you can find out the page length right from your results screen, as well as your source type, the name of the journal or magazine, and date, along with the titles and the subjects and the aspects of the citation can help you determine if you want to pursue that result further. We've already limited to online access, so all the results retrieved you will be able to read immediately. To read the article, click on the associated full text link for the article. HTML full text will be plain text on the screen. PDF will show the layout of the article as it was published. The Get It at Rider University Libraries via our online or print subscriptions link takes you to where the full text of the article lives in another database. It will open a new screen. The new screen should open up the article automatically, but if the screen stays blank, click on the link at the top that says Open in a new window and the article should appear in another tab. When you are in the detailed record view, the full text availability will be in the upper left-hand side of the screen. Once you make your selection, have read the article, and decide that it is the article you want to use, there is an easy way to cite by using the database. Use the Cite feature by clicking the Cite button on the right-hand side Tools menu. The Cite button will open a window at the top of the article citation. Scroll down to the style your professor chooses that you use. Always check your citation against the APA or MLA rules. Most of the time, the generated citation is fine as it is following an algorithm. But if the capitalization is wrong in the record metadata, it will get transferred to the citation. If you want to save your results and decide later what you will use, you can sign in to My EBSCOhost. This is separate from your Rider sign-in to create an account. You can sign in with your Rider Google account, and then you can customize search options as well. With this account, you can save your searches into folders. That way, you can never lose a citation. You can organize and name your folders for different classes. Here are some more examples of search topics with searching techniques. Quotation marks. To keep phrases together, put them in quotation marks. In this example, doing so will only find ban the box as a phrase in that order, instead of ban in one field of the citation, such as the title, and box in another part, such as the abstract, or in the same field but words apart. Truncation. The asterisk is used for truncation. Substitutes letters at the end of a word so you can find all variants of a word. Chop all the letters off back to the root word or trunk you want to use. Felon asterisk, for example, will find felon, felons, felony. Criminal asterisk will find criminal, criminals, and criminality. Employee asterisk would give me employer, employers, employee, employees, employment, employing, employees. How could I transform my search above to make it more effective using the techniques of the phrase searching and truncation? Death penalty and capital punishment are phrases I want to keep together, so I enclose them in quotation marks. Instead of oring for variants of the same word, I can truncate it instead. Using the techniques, I can get more relevant results. Here's one more example. Try it yourself. Rehabilitation or reentry, and ex-offenders or ex-convicts. Look at the results and see what other words are used for these concepts in the subject field. We can also change the selected field. the boxes to the right of the search boxes. We can change them to subject if we know these terms are subjects, which we'll find from the results. Doing so will only show us records where these terms are listed among the subjects, and this will increase the relevancy of our searches. So to recap, first we search, but before you search, divide up your topic into different concepts and put them in different boxes. Then we limit to online access, and there you can choose whether to limit to magazines or academic journals, or you can wait until you see your results. Then examine your results to see if there are any you like. Read the titles to see if any prompt your interest or sound relevant. Look at your source type, the journal or magazine title, the dates, and the page numbers to give you more information. Click the title to see the detailed record and read the abstract. Finally, read the article. And/or you can start a new search using the subject terms you found in the results or ideas you found from the abstract. Finally, cite the article you've chosen using the database's Cite feature. Thank you for watching this presentation. If you need assistance, please look at the hours of the virtual research assistants and click on Chat so you can meet with a librarian. Or you can click on Ask a Librarian to find other information about emailing us or texting us.